sure it's going to work, is it? Yeah, all good. So it's going to be a photo.
Yes.
Take off.
Congratulations, third back-to-back victory. How do you feel?
Yeah, it's been great. Really well deserved tonight. I thought the way we batted, me and Gerard in that last period was outstanding. Obviously disappointed not to be there at the end, but I thought 150 was probably slightly above par. But yeah, to chase it down was a phenomenal effort. So 3 wins on the bounce. So yeah, if we can keep that momentum going, then that's going to set us up nicely.
So how do you feel about your personal achievement, back-to-back good knock in this kind of cricket?
Yeah, I obviously feel like I'm playing well. I threatened in the first few games, but nice to sort of get some rhythm and some momentum, and then sort of showcase what I can do. But yeah, I feel like I'm in a nice place and just trying to do my best for the team, really.
Wicket played better in the second half.
I think the wicket played pretty similar. I thought it was a decent wicket when we bowled on it, and then obviously it was a good pitch. Obviously then when we batted on it, obviously they had a little bit of extra pace, which helps. But obviously the start of Ben got off to really set us up, and then obviously, yeah, we could have lost it in that middle period, but nice to get out there and spend some time with Jared. Obviously somebody who I've obviously a great amount of respect for and spent a lot of time with these last 3 weeks. So yeah, it's nice to sort of spend some time with him.
Back-to-back 3 victories, and especially after that first win of the tournament, you lost two matches back-to-back. So how was the environment after that 2 losses, and how do you manage to come back?
Yeah, look, I think when you lose games, you always sort of pick apart the bits that you've done poorly. But actually, I thought the 2 games we lost, we probably did 80% of the stuff really well. But obviously disappointed not to get over the line, chasing 140 and getting bowled out for 110 in that second game. But yeah, it's we've had a lot of reflection time, and I think it's just taking ownership of our own game. And as you saw tonight, different guys are standing up. I thought the bowling was good in periods this evening, but probably lacked a little bit of discipline, I'd say. Just trying to keep things really simple. Whereas, I think some of the plans we probably got a little bit wrong. But a win's a win, and it's nice to chase it down.
For the confirmation, you will be playing the remaining matches or not?
I don't actually know. I know we've got 3 days left, 3 days off. Obviously, a couple of training days, and then we're back here on Thursday, I think, against Pokhara. So I'm not sure whether we're first on or we're second on, but either way, you just got to try and adapt to conditions and try and put another win on the board and finish as high as we can.
So you have played all your cricket back in England at conditions. What are the differences playing in this kind of surface?
Well, I actually played here in 2018 in the Everest Premier League, so obviously I was very aware of the conditions. I've spent a lot of time in India and Bangladesh as well, and Sri Lanka, so very aware of the conditions which the subcontinent can bring. It can be very challenging, especially at home where we're used to spin skidding on, and generally a lot of pace bowling, some seam movement and swings. So obviously it still seams and swings here, but it's just obviously a little bit slower and a little bit skiddier here rather than the bounce there is at home. So as I said, it's always great to come back. I spoke to Andrew Leonard a lot, over the winter about coming out here, and obviously somebody who I know very well, and Rob Lynch as well, who came out. It's great to see him, supporting Nepal cricket, and as an MCC member myself, it's great to see that, the passion and enthusiasm for the game. But yeah, I mean, it just going back to your question, it's very different to back home. But again, I'm 37 years old, I've got a lot of experience, so just try to adapt and play each situation on its merit.
Where do you see Kathmandu after 3 consecutive wins?
Yeah, we're in a great place. Obviously got one more game, and as I said, it's about trying to finish as high as we can. We've got some good momentum now going into Thursday's game, and if we can win that, then it's going to set us up for qualifiers and hopefully a final. It'd be great if Kathmandu can be here in the final on the 13th of December. You know, I'm sure there'll be a massive crowd here supporting the home team.
So you told you are not sure to play remaining matches, so you are gonna miss this involvement?
No. I'm here for the duration. No, I'm here for the duration. So I'll be here. But yeah, no, I'm looking forward to Thursday. But yeah, I've been a little bit ill the last sort of week. So nice to sort of yeah, have a few days off and rest up.
Is this the last match for Gerard Erasmus?
Yes, it is. Yeah, he's going to the IL T20, so yeah, it's great to see that G obviously has put on a really good performance tonight and finished the competition with a bang.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations once again.
Thank you. Have a good evening.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hello, Gulsan.
Hello, Didi.
सुरु गरौँ। गुलसन, अब यो लगातारको यो हार भइरहेछ, यो सिलसिला नै जारी भइरहेछ, के गलत भइरहेछ टिममा जस्तो लागिरहेछ?
हामी राम्रो क्रिकेट खेलिरहेछौँ, बट हरेक ओभरहरूमा सानो सानो मुभमेन्टहरू लुज गर्दैछौँ, सो त्यसले गर्दा रिजल्ट हाम्रो फेभरमा छैन।
जस्तो आज पनि तपाईँको चाहिँ जुन तपाईँको जिम्मेवारी थियो तपाईँले पुरा गर्नुभयो, तर त्यो अलिकति टप अर्डरमा मिडल अर्डरमा अलिकति रन बनेको साझेदारी बनेको भए चाहिँ अलिकति स्कोरहरू बढी हुन्छ, जस्तो त्यहाँनिर चाहिँ आज चुकेको जस्तो फिल भयो।
मैले आफ्नो जिम्मेवारी पुरा गरेको भए त स्योर जितिन्थ्यो, त्यस्तो केही भएन। विकेट एकदमै राम्रो खेलिरहेको थियो, सो हामी 20 रन जति सर्ट भयौँ, सो त्यसले गर्दा अनि विकेट एकदमै केही भएन, नै टर्न भइरहेको थियो, सिधा आइरहेको थियो, सो तिनीहरूलाई इजी भयो चेन्ज गर्नु।
अब जम्मा 2 पोइन्ट मात्र छ यहाँ,
हजुर
चान्स त बाँकी छ, तर पनि तपाईँ कहाँ देख्नुहुन्छ कतिको गाह्रो छ प्ले अफको यात्रा अब चाहिँ टिमको लागि?
त्यस्तो एकदमै अगाडिको केही सोचेको छैन। एभ्री म्याच हामी जितौँ, एउटा म्याच लिएर हिँडिरहेको थियौँ, सो अहिले पनि सेम प्लान नै हुन्छ, 2टा म्याच बाँकी छ, सो त्यो जित्ने जाउँ हामी।
आफ्नो नकको बारेमा चाहिँ के भन्नु, जुन खालको ब्याटिङ गराउनु भएको पछिल्लो सबै क्वालिफायरमा देख्यो, जुन कभरमा जुन हिट गराउनु भएको तपाईँ कन्सिस्टेन्टली करणसँगको कम्पिटिसन पनि एकदम इन्जोय गरिरहेको थियो होइन, सो कति मिहिनेत गर्नुभएको छ यो सर्टको लागि?
योहरू खासमा त्यस्तो प्लान सर्ट्सहरू हुँदैन, रियाक्टिभ सर्ट्सहरू हो, सो बल आयो रियाक्ट भयो, सो अनि एकदमै रमाइलो भइरहेको थियो। केसी दाई उहाँ गयो, अभियसली लेभल माथि चाहिँ स्किल लेभल एकदमै माथि छ, सो कम्पिटिसन गर्न मजा आइरहेको थियो।
अस्तिको हारबाट अलिकति तपाईँलाई धेरै गाह्रो भयो विराटनगरसँग?
त्यो त हार्ने म्याच थिएन कहीँदेखि पनि, अनफर्चुनेट हार्यो हामी, सो यही क्रिकेटमा केही ग्यारेन्टी हुँदैन, सो झन् T20 क्रिकेटमा
त्यो हार चाहिँ अलिकति टर्निङ पोइन्ट बन्यो जस्तो लाग्छ कि लाग्दैन? त्यो जितेको भए चाहिँ त्यो एउटा किसिमको चाहिँ एउटा मोमेन्टम गेन हुन्थ्यो, त्यो अनुसार चाहिँ अगाडि बढ्थ्यो, त्यो हार चाहिँ कतिको क्रुसियल भयो?
अभियसली अब त्यो म्याच हार्ने थिएन, बट एभ्री म्याच इम्पोर्टेन्ट थियो हाम्रो लागि, सो जति म्याच हारेछौँ सो एकदमै इम्पोर्टेन्ट म्याचेसहरू थियो, सो त्योहरू पनि जित्नुपर्ने थियो। त्यही अघि भनेको जस्तै थोरै मुभमेन्टमा ल्याक भइरहेछौँ हामी, सो त्यसले गर्दा पछाडि परिरहेछौँ गेममा।
सुरुवाती 2 विकेट सस्तेमा गुमाउँदाखेरि चाहिँ पछि आएको ब्याटरहरूलाई अलिकति स्ट्रगल गर्नु परेको हो क्रिजमा?
अभियसली अब फर्स्ट ओभरमा 2 विकेट गएपछि ब्याकफुटमा भइहाल्छ, जुन पनि टिम हो, जस्तो सुकै राम्रो टिम भए पनि, सो बट स्टिल हामी त्यहाँदेखि म्यानेज गऱ्यौँ कमब्याक गर्न, सो अझै 20 रन जति सर्ट भयो हामी यो विकेटमा, जसरी आउटफिल्ड क्विक छ यहाँको, जसरी विकेट खेलिरहेछ, सो 20 रन सर्ट भयौँ, नत्र अझै टाइट म्याच हुन्थ्यो।
जसरी यो फिल्डिङ एरियामा पनि अलिकति मिस्टेक्सहरू बढी भइरहेको छ यो कर्णालीको, यो चाहिँ खास के भएर भइरहेको, कि सेकेन्ड इनिङ भएर अलिकति स्लिप भइरहेको?
होइन, त्यस्तो त केही होइन, त्यो त अब जस्तो सेकेन्ड इनिङ भएपछि फर्स्ट इनिङ भएपछि क्याच त समात्नु पर्ने नै हो। आई डोन्ट थिङ्क सो, अब यो त बनेको एक्सक्युज भइहाल्यो, सो अब एक्सक्युज दिनु भएन, अब यो लेभलको क्रिकेट खेलिरहेछौँ, सो एक्सक्युज त चान्सै भएन दिने। अभियसली ब्याटिङ बलिङ खराब भइहाल्छ, बट फिल्डिङ टप नचमा हुनुपर्छ एभ्री म्याचमा, सो हामी वर्ल्ड कप क्वालिफायर खेलेर आयौँ, सो एभरेज ब्याटिङ बलिङ गरिरहेको थियौँ, बट अलमोस्ट एभ्री म्याच हामी फिल्डिङले जित्यौँ, सो त्यहाँ त्यही ल्याक भइरहेछ हाम्रो टिममा, एभ्री म्याचमा क्याचेस छुटिरहेछ, रनआउट छुटिरहेछ, अनि बाइजहरू गइरहेछ, सो त्यहाँ पछाडि परिरहेछौँ। त्यहाँ
तपाईँको स्पिन युनिट चाहिँ अलिकति कमजोर भएको चाहिँ के हो? आफ्नो युवराजबाट जुन एक्सपेक्टेसन त्यो आइरहेको छैन, स्पिनबाट पनि लास्ट सिजन राम्रो विकेटहरू आइरहेको, यसपालि प्रिपेयर भइरहेको हो स्पिनरसँग अरू ब्याट्सम्यान अरू टिमको खेलाडी के भइरहेको छ?
होइन होइन दे आर डुइङ रियली गुड विकेट अघि भनेको जस्तो विकेट राम्रो खेल्दैछ सो तिनीहरूको पनि हामी विकेट स्टार्टिङमा गएर मात्र ब्याकफुटमा परेको नत्र विकेट एकदमै राम्रो थियो स्पिन खेल्ने विकेट पछि गएर रन बन्यो स्पिनमा पनि सो तिनीहरू एकदमै राम्रो गर्दैछन् एकदमै राम्रो फ्युचर छ मेहनत गर्छन् एकदमै राम्रोसँग उहाँहरू सो तिनीहरू एकदमै राम्रो गर्दैछन् सो विकेट फेभर गरिरहेछन् स्पिनरलाई
प्रेसरको हिसाबले चाहिँ अब यो नेपालको लागि खेल्दाखेरि र फ्रेन्चाइज लिगको लागि खेल्दाखेरि यो तपाईँको फ्यान बेस एकदमै ठुलो छ होइन कति प्रेसर हुँदछ पर्फर्मेन्स गर्न
त्यस्तो पर्फर्मेन्स गर्ने प्रेसर त खासै हुँदैन अभियसली राम्रो त गर्नै नै पर्यो म्याचेसहरूमा सो अब त्यो आफ्नो कन्ट्रोलमा हुँदैन सो अलवेज ट्राइङ टु बी लाइक बेसिक्स कुराहरू एकदमै राम्रो गरोस् भनेर सो त्यही ट्राई हुन्छ
लास्ट क्वेसन चाहिँ अब दुईवटा म्याचमा चाहिँ कर्णालीले एकदमै फोकस गर्नुपर्ने एरियाहरू चाहिँ कुन कुन हो कहाँनिर फोकस गरेर चाहिँ बाउन्स ब्याक हुने प्रयास गर्छ कर्णाली
अहिलेको पर्फर्मेन्सले त तिनटै एरियामा एकदमै काम गर्नुपर्छ लाइक लास्ट म्याचमा हामी थोरै बलिङमा सर्ट पऱ्यौँ त्यो त अहिले पनि स्टिल कसरी हार्यौँ बिलिभ भएको छैन सो त्यो हार्ने म्याचै थिएन सो त्यहाँ एभ्री म्याचमा तिनटै फिल्डमा हामीलाई थोरै स्टेप अप गर्नु पऱ्यो ब्याटिङ बलिङ फिल्डिङ थ्याङ्क यू
Thank you. All the best.
अवार्ड
ढल्यो भानु दाइ
उठाइदिनु भाइ अवार्ड
Namaste.
Congratulations, first of all. So, how do you feel today of the match? Great performance before leaving this country, as far as I have the information.
Yeah, it is nice, obviously, to get an award. But first things first, the winner is obviously what's the most important for the team. That's why they get you every year to play, is to come and win cricket games and to entertain the wonderful crowds and people of Nepal. So yeah, that's always the main effort, and God willing, we can always do that and give the people, good cricket game and give our fans and our owners the performance they need. And yeah, luckily it came in my last game because I felt like through the tournament it was a little bit of middling performance. If you set high standards for yourself, you want to perform every game. I know that doesn't happen, but it is timely to have a man of the match performance in your last game, I guess.
So it was important to hold the partnership in the middle over. So what was the talk going between Milind and you and with Simpson?
I think this ground is known for I almost want to say six hitting, like boundary hitting, because the ball flies a lot at altitude here. So if you can create a few partnerships and you create a scenario or two where back-to-back boundaries can be scored in an over, or the pressure could be transferred to the bowler, then I don't think many scores are unattainable. The wickets have been a little bit slower. Tonight's wicket was really good. Yeah, and if you play those normal strong shots in the start of your innings, then somewhere there will be an opportunity for you to sort of cash in a little bit later. And I was lucky enough to get a few deliveries in my half, through that 15 to 30 ball period to get those few boundaries. And obviously a guy like Simpson is such an experienced player and also a left-hander, so that plays right into the partnership and into the tactical sort of bits of the game where you get a few more matchups yourself. I remember last year we as Gorkhas didn't have any left-hand batters, so the right-handers had to face left-arm spin and leg spin all tournament long, and this time around we have lots of lefties, so it's nice as a righty man as well.
So you're living in a high note, you're just leaving today, and I think it's in a high note. Will you gonna miss the team and the tournament?
Oh, I'm going to miss the tournament so much. I've been to Nepal, I think this is my 6th time, and every time playing cricket at TU has been like, it's a dream for any associate player. The fans are welcoming, the people are so friendly, and the passion for cricket is what keeps you going as a cricketer. And if you have fans who share that passion with you, I think you don't want to retire soon, you want to become better and better as a cricketer, and that's why I can see the national team of Nepal, going from strength to strength is literally because of the 12th warrior they have behind in TU mostly, and hopefully in future the tournament goes from strength to strength, and the associate world can go from strength to strength as well with this tournament.
So talking about Namibia cricket, Namibia is also doing great. You have played against South Africa recently. So seeing the progress of associate cricket like this, for the first time we are playing under the floodlight in the parapets. How does it feel?
Yeah, amazing. I'm a forerunner, I guess, for a supporter of associate cricket and the spread of the game. I think it's very important, for world cricket. But yeah, there's so many passionate countries around, and with good resources and good, I guess, alignment of the structures in world cricket, that can only go from strength to strength. We've not only seen the odd win here and there of associate nations against the test nations, but we're seeing them competing regularly, and there aren't many games that are sort of runaway games anymore. The competition is strong in that sphere, and I guess in the T20 game, that's where the associate boys have their, closest possible. The game is brought together a little bit more in that format, and therefore you've seen a lot of upskilling from the associate teams over the years, the likes of Netherlands, Nepal. Fortunately, us have caused some upsets, but it's not about the odd upset and being happy about that upset. It's about permanently raising the level of associate cricket. And if we have proper infrastructure like this at TU, where there's great night games, this and that. Namibia have recently built their stadium, and that's sort of the base, the foundation that you need in any country, is that infrastructure to be taken seriously, and then the cricket will come along hopefully.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
All the best. Have a nice journey.
Thank you.
See you later.
Thank you.